For years, anxiety was my constant shadow, whispering doubts and dread into every moment. I thought I'd tried everything: meditation, breathing exercises, countless self-help books. But they only offered temporary relief. Until I discovered a profound, yet surprisingly simple, internal shift from ancient Stoicism that didn't just quiet my anxiety. It made it disappear. This isn't about managing anxiety. It's about ending it. Here's what most people don't understand: you spend so much energy worrying about things you cannot control. The changing weather, other people's opinions of you, global events, the stock market. This constant striving to control the uncontrollable is a fundamental error. And it's the primary source of your distress. Modern psychology calls this an external locus of control. You believe your peace depends on external circumstances aligning perfectly. But the ancient Stoics recognized this flaw thousands of years ago. They observed that our suffering comes not from events themselves, but from our judgments about them. Epictetus, a former slave who later became a revered philosopher, put it plainly: it is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Think about it. Your boss is rude. A deadline looms. A friend cancels plans. These are neutral events. It is your interpretation, your reaction, that ignites the fire of anxiety. You try to control the uncontrollable, and that, my friend, is the first drain on your inner peace. Here's where the truly silent shift begins. Most people, when faced with fear, do one thing: they avoid it. They distract themselves. They suppress the thought. They pretend it doesn't exist. But Stoicism teaches the exact opposite. It introduces the powerful practice of praemeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. You consciously, deliberately, imagine the worst-case scenario. Not to wallow in despair, but to prepare. You sit with that potential discomfort, not to amplify it, but to strip it of its power. You ask yourself, what if this truly happened? Could I endure it? What would I do? This isn't a pessimistic exercise. It's a profound act of mental rehearsal. Seneca, the Roman statesman and philosopher, often practiced this. He would contemplate poverty, exile, or even death, not because he wished for them, but to harden his mind against their shock. He realized that the greatest fear often lies in the unknown, the unexamined. When you mentally confront these fears, you realize they are often far less terrifying than your imagination makes them out to be. This leads directly to the next powerful shift: detaching from the outcome, and attaching to your effort. Once you've rehearsed the possibilities, you realize something profound. While you can't control the ultimate outcome, you always control your effort, your virtue, your response to whatever comes your way. Your anxiety often stems from fixating on the result: a promotion, a successful date, winning an argument, a result inherently outside your domain. The shift is to redirect that energy entirely. Pour all your energy into the process, the action you can take. This is your sphere of influence. Think of a student preparing for an exam. Their anxiety often comes from worrying about the final grade, which is an outcome. A Stoic student, however, focuses solely on the effort: diligent study, thorough review, asking questions. The grade becomes irrelevant to their peace of mind, because their peace is anchored in the quality of their preparation. And this is where it gets interesting, the unexpected twist. After you've done your best, after you've prepared for the worst, the final step is Amor Fati, the love of fate. Not just resignation, not just acceptance, but a profound embrace of whatever happens. Even if it's the scenario you premeditated. Marcus Aurelius, arguably the most powerful man in the world during his time, often reminded himself, accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. This isn't passive surrender. It's active, joyful affirmation. It means seeing even adversity, even a bad outcome, not as a curse, but as an opportunity. A chance to practice resilience, courage, wisdom. A chance to show yourself what you are truly made of. A delayed flight isn't just an inconvenience, it's an opportunity for quiet reading, reflection, or a practice in patience. It's the ultimate surrender of resistance. When you truly love what happens, you strip anxiety of its last weapon, the fear of what might happen. Because whatever happens, you have chosen to love it, to integrate it, to grow from it. This isn't a one-time revelation. It's a daily muscle you build. The moment you feel that familiar tug of anxiety, a looming deadline, an awkward conversation, an uncertain future, you pause. You observe the thought without judgment. This isn't suppression. It's redirection. You apply the disciplines. Is this within my control? What is my response within my control? Am I resisting what is? This cognitive reappraisal is the cornerstone of modern CBT, but the Stoics articulated it centuries ago. They called it the discipline of assent. You choose what to believe, what to give your attention to. It's learning to separate the event from your opinion of the event. A rude comment from a colleague isn't inherently upsetting. It's your judgment that it's rude, or that it means something about you, that causes the distress. The daily practice is a deliberate choice not to let external events dictate your internal state. These 5 shifts, silent yet seismic, work in concert. You stop chasing external control, recognizing its futility. You bravely face your fears internally, stripping them of their imagined power. You anchor your peace to your effort, not to fickle outcomes. You embrace reality, no matter its form, with a profound love of fate. And you practice this mental discipline, every single day, building resilience against the slings and arrows of fortune. Modern cognitive behavioral therapy, in its essence, echoes these ancient truths, focusing on identifying and challenging irrational thought patterns. It works because it helps you reevaluate your judgments. But the Stoics gave us the complete blueprint for not just managing anxiety, but for transcending it entirely. They understood that the true battlefield for your peace isn't outside you. It's within your own mind. And you, the warrior, are already armed with everything you need, your reason, your perception, your choice. The silent shift isn't a magic spell. It's a commitment. A profound decision to claim sovereignty over your inner world. And once you do, anxiety doesn't just recede. It simply ceases to exist, replaced by an unshakable calm.